Virgo, hello. It's going to be a reading for February 21st through 27th, 2022. I'm going to do a simple Celtic cross for you today. And let's get right into it. See what the energies for this week are for you. These are tiny little cards. I love them though. This is the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot. I've been using them this week. They're pretty fun. All right, Virgo. Try to put most of the cards on screen for you. Not all of them, it's okay. All right. Wow, well, I see definitely some abundance for you this week, Virgo. All right. Yeah, very interesting. You have two tens. Two tens, kind of both of like advice cards, and it's definitely asking you to finish something up. Something that's going to not be lovely. It's going to end kind of badly, but it's also going to bring you that abundance that will otherwise not be available to you. So, Virgo, we have the Two of Swords crossed by the Ten of Cups in your like present situation. You know, the overall energy of this week. These are tiny little cards. There we go. They're so fun though. And so this feels like, so in the recent past we have the Lovers. The near future we have the Eight of Pentacles. You've got a lot of pentacles going on. Yeah, there's abundance available for you this week, but you've got to end something. It looks and feels as if you have the power and the energy available to you to do that. So I wouldn't even worry about it. But it doesn't feel like a lovely ending. I mean, this is your guidance, advice. I'm kind of jumping all over the place here. Just whatever's jumping out at me, right? So this is the Ten of Swords in your advice and guidance section. And then you have the Ten of Swords kind of crossing the Two of Swords there in your present area. So it almost feels like... Like, the Ten of Swords is going to be rough. It's going to be a rough ending, but you definitely have to do it. It definitely feels like you've got some blinders on now. Like, you know that you need to end that Ten of Swords. You need to end whatever the fuck something. And you don't want to. You're like, no, I'm just going to do this because that's easier. I don't want to look at it right now. Like, you've got your horse blinders on, and it's over here. You're like, I can't see it. Yay. But if you just do it, if you just get to if you just finish whatever it is, you're going to be offered this abundance. The ending is going to create the beginning of abundance because in your outcome, you have the Mother of Pentacles as well. So, you're going to have to end whatever this uncomfortable thing is. And then in the near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles, So you have a little bit of practice to do and a little bit of work. But it's going to be a little bit of work in order to do that ending. In your surrounding influences, you have the Four of Pentacles. So you have security around you. You have, the energy around you is one of security. It makes you feel secure. And it's also offering you that abundance. And it might be a little bit kind of a weight. Like it feels, the Four of Pentacles can be kind of heavy. It can be like, it's a little bit of that miser. Sometimes it's like that miser, what's it called? Like hoarding energy. But in your reading here, it almost feels like a safe place. Like you are in a safe place and you're surrounded by an energy that feels safe. And so it's going to allow you to grab onto that abundance after that heavy ending. And in the past, we have the Lovers. It definitely, for some of you, could be a relationship situation that you're trying to end here. And then once you end it, like I'm just going to sound like a broken record, but once you end it, that's when the abundance opens up. And it won't open up until you do. It's not available to you until you take those blinders off and you end you end that Ten of Swords situation, which for a lot of you could be, it could be a relationship situation. Absolutely. In your driving influence here, your motivation, we have the Father of Wands. You want to take action. You have the blinders on, so you're pretending like you don't, but you do. You have the energy here of taking freaking control. In your beliefs, we have another Father. We have a Father of Cups. So in your beliefs and in your driving factor, you have Kings. You have that power available to you to take those blinders off and to end this thing and to walk away. You also see yourself as walking away. See, I don't even believe you. I think you're telling everyone that you're like, you don't want to deal with it, but you have all of this energy that's just like filling you with like total confidence and drive to walk away, Six of Swords, and to like own your own beliefs and emotions. And your motivating driving force is also the Father, of action and taking control of things. And then you end with the Mother of Pentacles. You end with that abundance. Got a little fired up there, Virgo. That's okay. It happens. There's a weird energy going on today. Let me tell you, it's the 20th today as I'm recording. I'm going to leave it there. Virgo. I'm going to pull a 4 Agreements card for you to help you get as little, extra advice to get through the energies of this week. All right, we have be impeccable with your word. Become a white magician. Virgo. All the magic you possess is based on your word, and you cast spells all the time with your opinions. You can either put a spell on someone with your word, or you can release someone from a spell. The way that this feels in your reading is more about yourself. And when you say shit, like when you tell other people, like, no, I don't want to deal with it, I'm scared. You don't actually believe that, but you will start to believe it because you're putting a spell on yourself just by saying the words. Don't say what you don't mean. It's a nice way to avoid stuff, but you don't need to because you're filled with all this energy of like driving forward with success and abundance. That's what I have for you this week, Virgo. Got a little fired up there. That's okay. It's kind of fun sometimes. Please like and subscribe. I'm a growing channel. It's going to be super fun to grow with me, I promise. In a year, you'll be like, oh, wow, I'm really glad I followed her. Look at her now, man. I saw her when she was a nobody. Now look at her go. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Have a lovely week and happy February. I don't know.